Please help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Okay, I need to finally say this out loud. Not for her, for myself. Because for months, I carried the weight of her choice like a reflection of my own shortcomings. Like I wasn't enough. Like I wasn't thrilling enough, adventurous enough, or anywhere close to the man she chose instead. I spent so much time convincing myself that if I had been more of something, she wouldn't have left. But the real truth didn't hit me until 10 months later, when she came back into my life and said something that changed how I saw everything. It all began with the sentence that hollowed me out. I think I want to see where things go with him. No apology, no remorse. Just a flat, exhausted voice, like she had practiced ending us long before she finally said the words. I didn't fight it. I didn't beg. I didn't ask her to rethink it, because the way she spoke told me she had already checked out emotionally. The door in her heart had been shut weeks before that conversation ever happened. So I did the only thing that felt right. I walked away. No dramatic goodbye. No yelling. No scene. Just me quietly stuffing clothes into a duffel bag while she sat on the couch texting someone who clearly wasn't me anymore. 5 years. 5 birthdays. 5 winters. 5 times she collapsed into my arms when her anxiety swallowed her whole. I knew her like a second language. Her coffee order. The song that made her cry every December. The way she counted ceiling tiles to keep herself from breaking down. None of it mattered anymore, because suddenly a man she'd known for a few months became her big what if. I left that apartment feeling like I was waking up from a dream, except it wasn't a dream. It was a nightmare I never agreed to be part of. I stayed at a friend's place for a week, sleeping on a thin mattress on the floor, staring at the ceiling, trying to breathe through the realization that she traded 5 years for butterflies and late-night talks with someone new. People say time heals, but time by itself does nothing unless you actually face the pain. And at first, I didn't. I muted her social media, deleted old photos, and avoided anyone who might give me updates I didn't ask for. 3 weeks in, the sadness started turning into anger. Anger at myself for loving her more deeply than I ever loved myself. For ignoring the signs that she was slowly drifting away. So I started rebuilding one piece at a time. Small steps at first. Waking up before noon. Cooking my own meals. Reading instead of endlessly scrolling. By month 3, I joined a gym, not for revenge, not for attention, but to remember what strength felt like. By month 5, I went on a date. She was kind, funny, easy to talk to. But halfway through dessert, I realized I wasn't ready. I paid the bill, thanked her, and walked away without guilt. That's when I learned that healing isn't linear. Some days you move forward. Some days you sit with the memories. Both still count. By month 7, I wasn't checking her profiles anymore. I wasn't replaying old conversations or imagining her with him. My chest didn't feel heavy. I was actually breathing again. Then month 10 arrived. A Thursday evening. I had just gotten home when my phone lit up with an unknown number. I almost ignored it. Something told me not to. It was her. Her voice was soft. Hey, it's me. Everything inside me froze. She asked if we could talk. Every instinct said no. But the part of me that wanted closure said one conversation won't undo your healing. So I agreed. 1 hour. Public place. No expectations. When she walked in, she looked the same, but something in her eyes was dimmer. Like life had humbled her. Like reality hit harder than she ever expected. She didn't waste time. I lied, she said. I just looked at her. Her voice shook as she continued. He wasn't who I thought he was. The attention felt good, and I confused it for something real. I kept telling myself something was missing with you, but what was missing was inside me. You were steady, and I mistook stability for boredom. I chased chaos because I thought it meant excitement. For the first time in 10 months, I truly saw her. Not the woman I loved, not the woman who left, but someone who destroyed something good because she didn't know how to recognize it. She reached for my hand. I didn't move. I'm sorry, she whispered. I'm not asking for anything. I just needed you to know it wasn't your fault. You loved me the right way. I didn't know how to receive it. I nodded. I know, I said quietly. I figured it out while I was rebuilding myself. She cried. I didn't. Not because I felt nothing, but because I had already done all my crying months ago. I stood up. I hope you find what you're looking for, but I can't be the person you return to when the excitement runs out. I worked too hard to reopen a wound I finally healed. She nodded through tears. I understand. As I turned to leave, I said one last thing. You didn't lose me when you chose him. You lost me when you stopped choosing us. And I walked away, not angry, not shattered, not regretful, just at peace. If you've ever been left for someone who only knew the version of them you helped build, you're not weak. You're human. And if they come back one day, remember this. You don't owe them the pieces you spent months repairing. Sometimes the strongest closure you can give yourself is choosing you.